I am Wimbo77, one thing about history.com. Hi guys, how are you all doing out there? How wonderful that you've come and joined me today for the podcast. And in this vlog, I'm going to be talking about the choices that we make. Do the choices that we make us or break us? If you like this video, please remember to subscribe and click the notification bell. Yes, quite interesting, isn't it? Do choices we make us or break us? Now, how can the choices that we make us? Well, the choices that we make really can have a detrimental effect on our future and the things that we plan on doing. Now, when we're young, right? We never think about the future. We just live for today. And I mean, that's a great way to live, right? Sometimes not thinking about tomorrow, but living today. And I always say that as well about living in the now. But whilst we're living in the now, do the choices that we make, do they add value to us or do they take away? Can they have a more severe impact on us than we would ever thought of, and then lead us down a path that we actually don't want to go down? Or do the choices that we make, are we building for an awesome future? Because I tell you something, if we make the wrong decisions, say the wrong things, do the wrong things, then it's only going to have a detrimental effect on the things that we do. So guys, do you know what I've done this year? Now, at the beginning of the year, I set in stone, these were choices that I strategically thought about because I wanted to make my 2019 better. So I said, you know what? I had a plan to have my Hassani and the Time Machine out. That's a book for children that I wrote, that had to be finished. I had the choice that I wanted to read at least 6 books this year, but which has led on to me reading a whole lot more and discovering an amazing world of self-discovery. So the choices that I made right at the beginning of the year have enabled me to really grow as a person. I also made the choice to go to more networking events and to do more things that can make me as a person grow. So those were my choices. I don't know what your choices were at the beginning of the year, because we know that we make these New Year's resolutions, which I feel that they're not really necessary to make New Year's resolutions, because we know by the end of January 1st, we've broken half of them anyway. So I just say make the decision to yourself that you're just going to be a better form of you, right? So those were my choices: to read more books, to go out and meet more people, and to do more things which have enabled me as a person to grow. But what about you? What are your choices leading you to do? What are your choices? How are they governing and enabling you to be a better person? Or sadly, sometimes the choices that we make, the people that we have in our lives, those kind of things can really have a detrimental effect. So if that's the case, you know what you have to do. We have to make the right choice in order for us to better ourselves. Now, I know that sometimes it might be really, really difficult to say, do you know what, I want to change this in my life. And we have to diligently take that step to make the choice to change. And sometimes, sadly, we don't want to. And that comes like I said, it comes at a price. So what price are you willing to pay when it comes down to your choices? What price am I willing to pay when it comes to my choices? Because we know the choices that we make, can make or break us. Like I said right there at the beginning, right? So, guys, 2019, I think, what's the date today? I think it's the 19th or the 18th. So we don't have much time until 2020 arrives, okay? And like I spoke of a couple of weeks ago about, do we have that 2020 vision? And are we looking ahead, living in the now, in order to become a greater version of ourselves? Again, the video that I done recently about, are you full of BS? Not saying are you full of the bad BS, but are you full of your best self? So make the choice, make that step to really become a better version of yourself. Make right choices, make the right choice of friends. If anything's bringing you down, get rid of it. Change. And I know that change is very, very difficult. Change is so hard, because we do become creatures of habit. But sometimes the habits that we have are the choices that we make that can bring us down. So it's beautiful people. Yes, 2020 is fast approaching. 2019, we're going to see the back of that. What are the choices you're making to become a better version of yourself? Now, I'll leave you to think about that. And I do a video every single week, that's motivational, uplifting and upbuilding, that we can self-reflect, look in that mirror and become, just fix the little bits and bobs here and there, all right, that can make us better people. And that is our whole ethos at onethingabouthistory.com, is to be transformed, making ourselves over and becoming like butterflies. That's right. So guys, love you. I've got one more podcast to do, and then we will be entering that new year, new decade. So the choices that we make are so vital in order for our self-development and growth. And I know y'all are making the right choices. I really, really do. So guys, see y'all on the other side. Have a good one and take care. And remember, if you like this video, please hit that notification bell and subscribe.